Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Anuja Kumar with the midday news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Phase 1 of Samruddhi Mahamarg connecting Nagpur and Shirdi. Also dedicates AIIMS-Nagpur and first phase of metro to the nation. Prime Minister says progress of states will power development of the nation in Amrit Kaal. Congress leader Sukhwinder Sukhu sworn in as the new Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh. BJP leader Bhupendra Patel to take oath as Gujarat Chief Minister tomorrow. Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah to attend the ceremony. And in FIFA World Cup, semifinals line-up drawn, Croatia to take on Argentina and Morocco to lock horns with France. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated Phase 1 of the Samruddhi Mahamarg connecting Nagpur and Shirdi, covering a distance of 520 kilometers. The 701-kilometer expressway is one of India's longest expressways and will pass through 10 districts of Maharashtra. It is being built at a cost of about 55,000 crore rupees. The Prime Minister said that the Samruddhi Mahamarg will ensure seamless connectivity across Maharashtra. He said it is a very special day for Maharashtra and a bouquet of development works being launched from Nagpur will transform lives of the people. Mr. Modi said progress of states will power development of the nation in Amrit Kaal.
आजादी के अमृत काल में देश विकसित भारत के विराट संकल्प के साथ आगे बढ़ रहा है। विकसित भारत के निर्माण का रास्ता है भारत की सामूहिक ताकत। विकसित भारत के निर्माण का मंत्र है राष्ट्र के विकास के लिए राज्य का विकास। बीते दशकों का हमारा ये अनुभव रहा है कि जब हम विकास को सीमित रखते हैं तो अवसर भी सीमित हो ही जाते हैं.
The Prime Minister said long-term vision is pivotal for stable growth and development. He said that politics of shortcuts will never help anybody.
देश के लोगों को भारत की राजनीति में आ रही एक विकृति से सावधान भी करना चाहता हूं. ये विकृति है शॉर्टकट की राजनीति की. ये विकृति है राजनीतिक स्वार्थ के लिए देश का पैसा लुटा देने की. ये विकृति है करदाताओं की गाढ़ी कमाई को लुटा देने की. शॉर्टकट अपनाने वाले ये राजनीतिक दल, ये राजनीतिक नेता देश के हर करदाता के सबसे बड़े दुश्मन है, जिनका मकसद सिर्फ सत्ता में आना होता है.
Mr. Modi also dedicated the AIIMS-Nagpur to the nation to strengthen health infrastructure in the country. The foundation stone of the hospital was laid by him in July 2017. The hospital has been developed at a cost of more than 1,575 crore rupees. Earlier, the Prime Minister dedicated Nagpur Metro Phase 1 to the nation and laid the foundation stone of its second phase at Khapri Metro Station this morning. He also flagged off 2 inaugural metro trains from Khapri to Automotive Square and from Prajapati Nagar to Lokmanya Nagar. Phase 1 of the Nagpur Metro is developed at a cost of more than 8,650 crore rupees, while Phase 2 will be developed at a cost of more than 6,700 crore rupees. The Prime Minister took a ride in the Nagpur Metro from Freedom Park Metro Station and interacted with students, those from the startup sector, and citizens from other walks of life. The Nagpur-Bilaspur Vande Bharat train connecting Nagpur and Bilaspur will be operated 6 days a week, except Saturdays, from both sides. Mr. Modi will inaugurate the Mopa International Airport in Goa this evening. The airport has been developed at a cost of around 2,870 crore rupees. The foundation stone of this airport was laid by the Prime Minister in November 2016. The airport has been built on the theme of sustainable infrastructure and has a solar power plant, green buildings and LED lights on the runway, among other such facilities. Mr. Modi will also inaugurate 3 national Ayush institutes which have been developed at a total cost of about 970 crore rupees. He will also address the valedictory function of the 9th World Ayurveda Congress and Arogya Expo in Goa. The event is witnessing active participation of more than 400 overseas delegates representing over 50 countries, international students and various other stakeholders of Ayurveda. The theme of this year's edition of World Ayurveda Congress is Ayurveda for One Health. Senior Congress leader Sukhwinder Sukhu took oath as the new Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh at a swearing-in ceremony held at historic Ridge Ground in Shimla a short while ago. Mukesh Agnihotri took oath as the Deputy Chief Minister. Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar administered the oath to them. The swearing-in ceremony of the new government was attended by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, Party Leader Rahul Gandhi, AICC General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi, State Party President Pratibha Singh, Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel, Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot, among other senior Congress leaders. Sukhu is a grassroots politician who has vast organizational experience in the Hill State. He is a four-time MLA from Nadon. He was a former Chief of Congress in the state and has been part of NSUI and Youth Congress. In Gujarat, Bhupendra Patel will take oath as the Chief Minister of the state for the second consecutive term tomorrow. Mr. Patel was elected as the leader of the BJP legislature party by the newly elected MLAs in Gandhinagar. After the meeting, Mr. Patel met Governor Acharya Devrat at Raj Bhavan and staked claim to form a new government. Mr. Patel will take oath as the 18th Chief Minister of the state. The function will be attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah, along with Chief Ministers of the BJP-ruled states. More from our correspondent.
After winning a record mandate, the ruling BJP is all set to organize the grand swearing-in ceremony of the Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel at helipad ground in Gandhinagar tomorrow. Along with Chief Minister, his Council of Ministers are also likely to take oath. Meanwhile, there are speculations regarding who will be the part of Bhupendra Patel's new government. Along with former ministers, young women leaders, MLAs who won record margin and senior MLAs winning for more than 5 terms are likely to get place in the new cabinet. Aparna Khun, AIIMS News, Ahmedabad.
Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw has announced a new train, Kashi-Tamil Sangamam, between Kashi in Uttar Pradesh and Tamil Nadu to commemorate the incredible cultural bond between Kashi and Tamil Nadu. He said the Kashi-Tamil Sangamam is a unique celebration of the union of two cultures. Addressing media persons on the sidelines of the Kashi-Tamil Sangamam in Varanasi, Mr. Vaishnaw said the Sangamam is a remarkable event of exchange of knowledge and art. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin inaugurated the statue of Mahakavi Subramanyam Bhartiyar at the renovated House of Bhartiyar at Varanasi via video conference today. Mr. Stalin also released a souvenir on his centenary. Bhartiyar's 141st birth anniversary is being celebrated on behalf of the state government at various places of Tamil Nadu. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Dr. Mansukh Mandavia said that community health officials are key in achieving universal health coverage. Addressing the closing ceremony of the 2-day-long national conclave of universal health coverage in Varanasi today, Dr. Mandavia said that the government is committed to provide easy access to healthcare to all citizens. He described Indian model of healthcare as unique as it is based on service and not commerce. He appealed to all healthcare providers to work with affection and dedication. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath also addressed the conclave. He said there were only 12 government medical colleges until 2017 in the state, but in the last 5 years, his government has constructed over 35 medical colleges and is working to provide at least one medical college in each district. The first meeting of G20 finance and central bank deputies is scheduled to be held during 13th to 15th of this month in Bengaluru. According to the Ministry of Finance, the meeting, which will mark the start of discussions on the finance track agenda under the Indian G20 presidency, will be hosted jointly by the Ministry of Finance and the Reserve Bank of India. This includes reorienting international financial institutions to meet the shared global challenges of the 21st century, financing cities of tomorrow, managing global debt vulnerabilities, advancing financial inclusion and productivity gains, financing for climate action and sustainable development goals. The minister informed that the first finance ministers and central bank governors meeting will be held during 23rd to 25th of February 2023 in Bengaluru. The Indian G20 presidency's theme of One Earth, One Family, One Future will guide the G20 finance track discussions. Approximately 40 meetings of the finance track will be held in several locations in India. A Vice President of the European Union's Parliament has been suspended from her duties after being caught in an investigation into influence peddling at the EU Assembly, allegedly involving officials from Qatar. 44-year-old Eva Kaili, who is a former Greek TV news anchor, was suspended by her party in Greece and the EU Assembly's Socialists and Democrats group. This development comes after the Belgian police staged 16 raids across Brussels as part of a probe into corruption and money laundering at the Parliament. Parliament President Roberta Metsola has decided to suspend with immediate effect all powers, duties and tasks that were delegated to Eva Kaili in her capacity as the Vice President of the European Union. Parliament, Metsola's spokesman said yesterday. A teenage girl's incurable cancer has been cleared from her body in the first use of a revolutionary new type of medicine in a UK hospital. All other treatments for the girl's leukemia had failed. Doctors at the London's Great Ormond Street Hospital used a technology called base editing, invented only 6 years ago, to perform a feat of biological engineering to build her a new living drug. 6 months later, the cancer is undetectable, but the teenager is still being monitored in case it comes back. 13-year-old Eliza of Leicester, UK, was diagnosed with T-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia in May last year. Her cancer was aggressive. Chemotherapy and then a bone marrow transplant were unable to get rid from her body, the BBC reported. The quarter-final stage of FIFA World Cup 2022 is now completed and the tournament is reaching its climax. Defending champions France and South American giant Argentina sealed their progression into the last four of the tournament with nervy wins, while Croatia and Morocco arguably defeated stronger opponents to earn their place in the semi-finals. Yesterday, France defeated England 2-1, while Morocco stunned Portugal 1-0 to become the first African country to enter the semi-finals of the World Cup. The four teams will now square off in the penultimate round of the competition. In the first semi-finals, Argentina will take on Croatia on Tuesday, the 14th December at 12:30 midnight Indian Standard Time. In the second semi-finals, Morocco will face defending champion France on Wednesday, the 15th of December at 12:30 midnight Indian Standard Time. The final will be played on 18th of December. A report.
Hiya, hiya, hiya. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Hiya, hiya, hiya.
The tournament was a roller coaster for many teams with several upsets and twists. Argentina bounced back after suffering a shocking defeat to Saudi Arabia in their opening match of the group stage. The Messi-led team is now all set to face off Croatia in the semi-final. Runners-up of the 2018 edition, Croatia, have lived up to their name and shown that their past performance wasn't a flash in the pan. They have remained unbeaten in the tournament. In the quarter-final, Croatia knocked out star-studded Brazil with a 4-2 win on penalties. Defending champions France seem to have continued their dream run since 2018. They faltered only against Tunisia in the group stage as they lost 0-1 to the African country. France knocked out England by winning 2-1 in the last stage and cruised into their second consecutive semi-final. Morocco have been the dark horse of this edition of the World Cup. A tiny African country, most football experts didn't expect them to make it even to the quarterfinals. But with some great defense and terrific performances, Morocco are in the semi-final. In the quarterfinal, they surpassed star-studded Portugal with a 1-0 win, crushing Ronaldo's dream to lift a World Cup trophy for his country. With UK Biswas, Aarti Rana, Sports Desk.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Phase 1 of Samruddhi Mahamarg connecting Nagpur and Shirdi. Also dedicates AIIMS-Nagpur and first phase of metro to the nation. Prime Minister says progress of states will power development of the nation. And with that we end